So last month I decided to take up the Chia Seed Challenge. I wanted to see what would happen if I ate chia seeds every day for 30 days in a row, so I came up with some delicious ways to add chia seeds into my daily routine. And after a month of doing this, I have seen some pretty amazing results. Now in this video I'm going to tell you everything about this challenge, including exactly how many grams of chia seeds I consumed per day, what the science has to say about eating chia seeds daily, why you should consider giving it a try yourself, and most importantly, what happened to my body after 30 days. Let's get into it. Before we talk about the effects that eating chia seeds had on my body, let's talk about exactly what I did during this challenge. For 30 consecutive days, I made sure to eat at least 2 tablespoons or 20 grams of chia seeds every single day. Most days I actually had around 25 grams, and occasionally even more. I love the taste of chia seeds, so adding them to various dishes was super easy for me. A typical day looked like this. In the morning, I ate 10 grams of chia seeds mixed into my Greek yogurt along with some fruit and nuts. And then around noon, I would have a chia pudding that I made the night before, which had 15 grams of chia seeds. Then sometimes in the afternoon, I would have a couple of energy balls that each contained 2 grams of chia seeds, TAs. And finally, in the evening, I would mix 3 grams of chia seeds into my protein shake after my workout. In total, this gave me around 25 to 30 grams of chia seeds per day, which is quite a bit considering the typical recommended amount is only 1 to 2 tablespoons or 20 grams per day. But even though I ate a lot of chia seeds, it was nearly as much as the world record holder who ate a whopping 474 grams of chia seeds in one sitting. But getting back to my experiment, something really cool happened. After just 7 days, I noticed that I didn't feel hungry anymore. I would eat my meals and never felt the need to snack between meals. And this happened despite the fact that I was eating the same foods that I usually eat. Nothing was different except for the chia seeds. After 1 week, I also noticed that my stool became a lot more regular and well-formed. I went to the bathroom right when I needed to go, and I didn't experience any bloating or stomach pain. This is likely due to the high fiber content of chia seeds, which can improve digestion and make you more regular. Another thing that happened during the first week was that my skin cleared up significantly. After just 7 days, I had 0 acne breakouts and my skin was way less oily than usual. I also noticed that my skin looked fuller and healthier overall. Now, this could have been caused by a number of factors. But it's possible that the omega-3 fatty acids found in chia seeds may have played a role since they can promote skin health and reduce inflammation. At the end of the second week, I started to notice that I was sleeping better than ever. Every night, I would go to bed feeling tired and relaxed, and I would sleep all the way through until the morning. I didn't wake up at all. Now, it's hard to say whether the chia seeds were responsible for this, but I did find it interesting that the first 2 weeks are often the most difficult for people trying to cut out alcohol because alcohol affects sleep. By the 3rd week, I had noticed that I was feeling very energetic. I had 0 issues getting out of bed in the morning, and I felt motivated to work out and do other physical activities. Now, it's possible that this was due to the caffeine I consumed from the energy drinks I had during the day. But I doubt it because I drank the same amount during the weeks before and after the challenge, and only noticed these benefits while consuming chia seeds. Something else that happened during the 3rd week was that my hair and nails started growing faster than usual. By the end of the month, my nails were noticeably longer, and I had 0 breakage or peeling. And when it comes to my hair, I can't really say that it grew faster because I haven't measured it. But what I can say is that it looked a lot fuller and thicker. Also, I didn't experience any shedding or excessive breakage, which is always nice. Now again, it's hard to say whether the chia seeds were truly responsible for these changes. But it's possible because chia seeds are rich in biotin, which is a nutrient that supports healthy hair and nails. Speaking of hair, you might have noticed that during this entire video I've been running my fingers through my hair and playing with this side here. Well, there's a reason for that. You see, for the past few months I've been working with Keeps to treat my male pattern baldness. It's a service that delivers generic versions of FDA-approved medications right to your door with no Dr. S visits or hidden fees. And after taking these medications for a few months, I've already seen some promising results. In fact, I would say that my hair looks fuller and thicker than it has in years. And now let's get back to the video. One of the most noticeable changes that happened after just 4 weeks was that my body composition improved. I gained almost 2 pounds or 1% of my body weight. But the most surprising part was that all of the weight gain came in the form of lean mass. I gained 1.8 pounds of muscle and lost 0.2 pounds of fat. Now this is impressive because I didn't change my diet or my workout routine at all during the experiment. After the 4th week, I also noticed that my arms were slightly larger. They looked fuller and more muscular, especially when I took a picture of them from the front. Again, this was unexpected, because I didn't intentionally do anything to cause muscle growth. By the 5th and 6th week, the positive effects were still happening. I continued gaining lean mass, improving my body composition, and I was feeling great. So I kept eating my 20 to 30 grams of chia seeds per day. Then after 6 weeks, something unusual happened. I developed a small pimple on my forehead. Now this isn't too surprising given that I get pimples from time to time. But what's interesting is that the pimple didn't go away. Normally a pimple will be gone within a few days, but this one stayed there for over a week. Now it's impossible to say for certain that the chia seeds caused this pimple to linger for so long. But what I can say is that the only thing that changed during the 6th week was that I started consuming more chia seeds than usual. Another thing that happened during the 6th week was that my joints started aching. Now this doesn't mean that I experienced pain. I was still able to move my joints completely fine. But I noticed that they felt stiffer and less flexible than usual. This could have been caused by the high amounts of calcium and magnesium found in chia seeds, which can lead to muscle cramps and stiffness if consumed in excess. So I decided to dial back the amount of chia seeds I ate for the rest of the challenge. Even though I didn't experience any additional issues after cutting back on the chia seeds, I didn't notice any more improvements either. By the end of the 7th week, here's what I had learned. Eating 25 grams of chia seeds daily was very easy. It only took a few minutes to prepare the chia pudding and energy balls each week, and mixing the chia seeds into my yogurt and protein shake was effortless. Something else I learned is that eating this much chia seed is safe. I didn't experience any negative side effects except for the minor issues I mentioned earlier. In fact, the only reason I stopped at 7 weeks was because I wanted to start a new experiment. But if I didn't want to start a new experiment, I could have kept eating 25 grams of chia seeds for many more weeks. Another thing I learned is that 25 grams of chia seeds is an effective amount to consume. At this amount, I experienced consistent improvements in my digestion, body composition, sleep quality, energy levels, skin, hair, nails, and I also felt full. Now, if you're wondering whether you should try this challenge yourself, I definitely think you should. Chia seeds are packed with nutrients, and they can provide numerous health benefits. So eating 25 grams daily is a great way to boost your nutrition. Just make sure to drink enough water throughout the day and listen to your body. If you experience any adverse effects, stop the challenge and consult with a medical professional. Speaking of adverse effects, that brings us to the next point. If you don't like the taste of chia seeds or you have digestive issues, then this challenge won't be ideal for you. Chia seeds aren't bad. They have a nutty flavor that I enjoy, but I know that some people just can't stomach them. That about wraps it up. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, I'll see you guys soon.